Get this shit, man.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start a fresh start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. What are you waiting for? Need to escape, need to escape. It's too much weight, it's too much weight on me. Could I just be free? I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start a fresh, I start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be a chance. What are you waiting for? Can't keep doing the same. It's time to break out over again.
Huh? Said I got a beautiful nose. What you talking about, man? Chat. Yo, YouTube. Who trying to go against? Who trying to fight? Let me know if y'all trying to fight, chat. Nobody wanna hear no fucking music, gang. Like, why y'all playing music, bro? Damn.
Carl, this bout is scheduled for 12 rounds. All the talking has... The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. And he just missed with that left jab. The charts action from both of these fighters. you believe what we are seeing? He threw a punch and just got countered. Who could forget the first two encounters between these two? Rose and Carl Froch, each time in front of a packed stadium with over 80,000 people.
Fight number one didn't go too well. Fight number two, again controversy. 80,000 people in Wembley. He keeps on reminding us, let's get it on.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Tried to score with the uppercut. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about watching that last round. That bell could not Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. So much pre-match drama before this show.
Nobody loves. What you talking about, bro? What you talking about?
Down, who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this time, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. And he scores with the counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Froch in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right.
Just take the round.
There's the bell to start round three. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Perfect counter shot. The straight right just misses. round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That left hook missed. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I know a lot of you watching right now did not. Back at it in round 4. Who will be buzzed first?
I cannot wait to see what happens this round. I'm stoked. I'm supposed to know this sport. I have no idea which way it's going to go. What are you saying, Todd?
And he caught George Groves big there. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Oh, Froch seeing cobwebs. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Oh my God.
Talk about watching that. On to the 5th we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punching. The perfect counter lands. No rest for the weary. Jab misses. Beautiful counter shot. These two were made for each other. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about thoughts in that last round. There's the bell for round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Stamina is off the charts. They exchange punches. That counter shot lands. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. Straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about thoughts in that last round. Here comes round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That hook just can't find the target. The straight right just misses. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about thoughts in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is in.
Round 8, and we're off again. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
going to punch himself out, though. The straight right just misses. A lot of effort being exerted here. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's all offense all the time. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crotch in that last one. And we enter the ninth. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
That uppercut doesn't land. Straight right just misses. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
No catch and shoot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
No.
George Rose stumbling backwards. Talk about Crotch in that last round. And there's the bell to start round 10. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's a counter shot. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. The straight right just misses. Lucky that hook didn't score. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? throws the jab but does not score. And that hook misses. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about thoughts in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
There's a lot on the line here.
Forget about, okay, I'm happy. I like that.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning
reminds me of
would
the
have
time I
been
fought
ridiculous.
1v20
Like they're
because
in
some
the
guys were
army.
beating a mom.
These
She
guys,
couldn't
if
take
they can
21
keep
of
up this
us.
pace, we are in for a great night.
Huh? What you talking about, man?
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score.
Oh,
How about that time counter shot? Punch, counter punch. They got out of the way of that right hook. Beautiful counter punch. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
knock his ass out.
Let's talk about thoughts in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out.
On to the 12th. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Those counter punches have to hurt. Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That counter punch caught him clean. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
This round could go either way, 10 seconds to go. surprise as we get a
Hard. Shit not easy, man. This shit is not easy. It's not easy at all, chat. It's not easy at all. Yo, Take. What's good, man? What's up?
What up, brother?
What you on? What you doing? You on the game? Let me know if you're on the game. I'm finna probably hop on 2K. I'm thinking about hopping on 2K. I don't know what to do, though. I'm probably gonna play some my team or something. I don't know.
I am on 2K rebuilding the Kings.
Doing what? Rebuilding the Kings. What you mean? What is that?
Making their team good again.
You doing like story mode or some shit?
So doing trades, signing free agents.
You on my team or no?
Close to story mode, yeah.
Oh, close to story mode. Right on, right on, right on.
I am on Mineba.
On mine, yeah, okay. Okay. I feel you.
I am down to run. Been playing guard more.
That's what's up, bro. What you trying to play? Like, what? Like the regular 2K or the